before he was like when he wasn't supposed to.
Ooh.
So yeah. Yeah.
So do you see that on line 43, select all?
Mm-hmm.
That's what it's looking for, but you named it all. But the reason why I was able to I see that because it's in the original solution, but it's select all. So, I mean, you want to be consistent. I would just name it select all. If you go back to where we were.
Server.js? Oh no, burger.js.
Yeah, was it server.js? Yeah. So the ORM.all should be select all. But it has to be the same case. I forgot if
Okay, I see what you mean.
Yeah. Also, did you have the NodeMon in here?
Yeah, that I actually was going to ask about that because they I know you're supposed to, I didn't know exactly where to put it. Is it like a watch and then nodeman server.js?
Well, you just want to npm install it, and it should add it for you.
Yeah, I know. Like even though you do that, like you still need to call it like as a watch in the like watch.node watch colon nodemon in the package.json somewhere. I just don't remember where.
So it would go but that you would want to manipulate that if you are calling it with a specific like command in mind. For instance, you can say like, you see where it says test right there under scripts?
Yeah.
So ultimately you could say npmt or npm test, and it will know what you're referring to.
That's it?
Well, no. Like you're not you don't write that there. You would put it in the command line.
Oh, okay.
So
Sorry.
like, yeah, like
I take things very literally.
Yeah, no worries. So like you could do it in the command line though. Like if you put in npm test and then just enter, see what it gives you. You see how it says echo error no test specified? That's exactly what you told it to say.
Oh, so I need to change this.
Well, no, because you're not testing yet. Like you haven't gone into testing. You will want to eventually create tests, but you haven't done it yet. So you're not really, no one's like grading you for that.
Yeah.
But for like NodeMon, you would say like NodeMon there. And you want to separate it with a comma.
In the quotations or in here, or like on a new line?
Yeah, it's on a new line, but it's separated by a comma. And let me show you. Because NodeMon has its own documentation.
Yeah. I actually looked at the documentation and it still didn't, like he's like done it a few times in class where he just adds like for watch, like kind of like this.
Yeah, so you could like put start there and then run npm start and it knows the target NodeMon. That's like a recommendation.
Okay. Like that?
No, so like you see how you have watch? You could also like make it start. Like their recommendation is to have it be start, and then it would be like NodeMon. Yeah, but you could also just say NodeMon. You don't have to like say, this is just allowing you to say npm and then the script text. So like how you just said npm test, you can now say npm start and then NodeMon.
Oh, down here. Gotcha. In the command line.
Yeah, so yeah, exactly. So and then for on line 8 where you have start and it says NodeMon, you could also specify the actual folder that you want it to start. So I think it's server.js that you start, right?
Yeah.
So yeah, you could do server.js. And then you could just say npm start and it knows that you're saying NodeMon server.js. But you could also just say NodeMon server.js. You don't need to add that as a script.
Okay. I think I'm going to go with your first advice, your first piece of advice, and just do npm start down here.
Okay. So boom. Okay, what's going on? What is it telling us? Error, the partial burger block could not be found. Where is that?
Keeps adding on.
Scroll up a little bit. Can you scroll up a little bit?
This looks like it's in the burger2.js file. That's the one I was working on. Yeah, it's it. Yeah.
You can also click the search tool towards the left.
Sorry, one moment.
All right. The insider scoop you got, Gregory.
No, like a few of us helped each other last night, and this guy and another girl, like they were like, hey, we should be friends, like we should link up and we should work together.
Yeah.
And last night, like we were helping to build each other up. And am I not sharing anymore?
No, I can't see your screen.
Oh, sorry about that. Yeah, and so I was like, why did nobody show up? Because we were like, you should have showed up last night because like we went through this. And he's like, yeah, if I have any like, so I'm just, yeah, I'm gonna leave that alone.
Okay.
All right, so
all right. So yeah, if you scroll up a little bit in your command line tool. Go up a little more. I think you're like console logging this. Okay. Wait, no, where's the error? We're looking for that error.
I was trying to see where what file it could be under.
Yeah, so it's telling you what it is. So what I suggest you do, so where it says burger block, go down a little bit. Oh, go up a little bit. You kind of scroll past it. Up. Okay. That burger block, you can search, search workspace. Oh no. You know, you see that search magnifying glass to the left over there where your open editors is?
I'm so sorry. Open editor?
The magnifying glass to the left at the top.
Yes. Okay.
Search burger block. Okay. So it's in your handle.
Okay.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, right here. Yeah, what is this?
So basically, in the middle on the left-hand side is the list of burgers that you want to eat. And then I can get rid of this one. Burger, I believe, this is what I'm trying to piece together. Does this have to do with my schema? I'm assuming.
Okay. And it correlates to your
Well, when the burgers show, there's going to be a list of burgers on the left-hand side. I just said that. List on the burgers on the left-hand side of burgers that you have not eaten. And then on the right-hand side is the list of burgers that you have eaten. So once you click the devoured button, then no. Once you click the add burger button, then it goes from the left-hand side of burgers that you haven't eaten to the right side, where the burger has already been eaten, and it shows the word devoured next to it as like a kind of like a.
It's fine.
Huh?
That was my computer.
Okay.
Telling the time. Go ahead. Keep going.
Up or down?
So basically, we want to make sure that whatever you call in your handlebars correlates to whatever is in your MVC, your model control viewer, you know? So we need to see where, first of all, let's go back to index handlebars real quick.
Go back to what?
Go back, index handlebars. So right here, it is having a problem with the way that this has been called, essentially.
Okay.
It doesn't like.
Yes, you're right.
Because usually when you add something to this, like in your handlebars view, there should be no / because that's kind of like that you're naming a variable, right? again, line 15, what is that caret doing over there? Okay. But outside of all of that, we want to make sure that burgers correlates to something in your controller view. So if we go to your controller, and usually it's in your res.render. It should be in your res.render that you would find this. What is this? Burgers controller? Okay, you said burger, router, res.render, HBS object. So that's what you wanted to call it then.
This is where I want to call it in?
That's what you want to call it, like in your...
In the index?
Yes, that's right. And then it's going to actually be this dot, I want to say, because you are bringing it in from that object. But I'm still not quite sure what why you're adding burgers there.
Why I'm adding this burgers here?
On line 15, the burger is right next to this .hbs object.
I thought it was... I thought it was each burger specifically.
No, I get that's right. You're saying each burgers, if it has the devoured, right? You want to pretty much create what exactly? A list, right?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
However, where is the li there? Because remember, you in an ordered list, and that should be outside there. Cool.
Like that?
Sure, yes. However, the other question that I have still is, what is burgers doing in that?
I can omit it.
Okay. But only omit it if you don't know what it's doing. But if you do know what it's doing, then you can keep it.
I do not.
Okay. And you may not need to call this, but my first thought is that you would call this. But we can always just check it to make sure.
Call this meaning?
This dot HBS object. You're calling this on the HBS object. But I think that should work out.
Okay.
All right, so let's check what you got. Well, you're already running NodeMon, so...
Yeah. Oh, so just refresh the page?
No, it should have already refreshed for you.
If this is it, burger block, right?
Let's look at your browser. There, the partial burger block could not be defined. There it is. Okay.
Hey, awesome.
Boom.
Progress.
Right? You got this.